And then finally, we got a battle of the ages emanating live from Las Vegas on Thursday Night Football. A AFC West battle, two old rivals coming together. Chargers and Raiders. I remember this was LA and San Diego. Now the hate has gone across two different cities, from LA, I guess Oakland. They were in Oakland, LA to Las Vegas now. So both of these teams enter the game 5-8, last place in the AFC West. Denver has climbed out of the basement, and if you look at the standings, you might be shocked to see they're only a game behind the defending champion Kansas City Chiefs. So what's on the line for the loser or for the winner of this game is total elimination. The loser of this game is pretty much done for any playoff talk. Now, with that being said, the Chargers are coming into this game without Justin Herbert. Easton Stick came in relief last week against Denver, or I should say Sunday against Denver. He had only thrown one pass prior in his NFL career before that game. And, they ended up losing 24-7. Justin Herbert's now out for the season with a fractured finger. Obviously, the Raiders, they gave up on Jimmy Garoppolo. He was injured, but they decided to pull the plug. Antonio Pierce has these guys fighting hard. Aiden O'Connell, rookie 5th-round pick out of Purdue, assumes the helm. Now, these teams played back on October 1st. The Chargers got out of LA with a 24-17 win. But why is that score so shocking to me? It's the fact that Khalil Mack had 6 sacks in that game by himself. 6 sacks, I said, for one player. That was Aiden O'Connell's first start. I would like to think he's come a long way since then. But we flip back to Sunday and we see the Raiders not only lost to the Minnesota Vikings, who benched Josh Dobbs in the fourth quarter of that game, they got shut out. They lost 3-0 at home. And Vegas is already a non-intimidating place because most fans from other teams take over the stadium. Now, I don't think that's going to be the case with the Chargers because the Chargers might have even less fans. Now, the Raiders have fans nationwide. Raider Nation is real. But Las Vegas is such a transient town that it's hard to build that home field advantage. Now, both of these teams have an Achilles on defense. Khalil Mack with the 6 sacks against the Raiders, but the Chargers have given up more passing yards than any team in the NFL this year. The Raiders can't stop the run. So what gives? Is this going to be the Austin Eckler show? Or is Aiden O'Connell going to have a breakout game? Now, Antonio Pierce, like I mentioned, the Raiders are now 2-3 now since he's taken over. They won the first 2 games, but they have played hard all the way throughout. So what does this game mean for either one of these teams? I think that the Chargers have a chance to win this game even without Justin Herbert, just because looking up and down the line, the Raiders just are not that good. They have Josh Jacobs, who has kind of snapped out of his early season funk, but then they go through these moments in quarters where they don't target Devontae Adams. That's not an ingredient for winning. But with all that being said, elimination style, Raiders still will have something to play for. Even if the Chargers get this win, their season is over. So I'm just going to take the Raiders in a 17-13 snore fest, and we'll see, if I was right or not. So who you got? Let me know in the comments. Like, review, subscribe.